Hello everybody, and welcome to your crash course in building citations for your APA style papers. Whether you're writing in political science, psychology, sociology, or any other social science, you'll find that your instructors want you to cite your sources throughout your work, and that can be confusing and overwhelming. I'm here to help you get a handle on how citations work and how to build one correctly. So, first things first. My name is Audrey. This is me. I'm just kidding. That's the librarian from Indiana Jones. This is me. I'm not ruling out the hairstyle someday. It's pretty wicked. But I am a librarian for Walter State. It's literally my job to make sure you have all the resources you need to find research and use it ethically. So if you ever have questions about sources, including whether they are reliable, either give me a call at 423-585-6848, email me at audrey.shoemaker@ws.edu, find me in your eLearn class list, or set up an appointment to meet me at library.ws.edu. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I citing my sources? And the first answer is because your professor told you to, but there are lots of reasons we need to cite sources. The first is to give credit to other authors and researchers for their work. The second is to lend credit to your own work by proving your sources are reliable and that you got your information from a reputable place. The next is to learn how researchers in your field write and prove their theories. And the last one, and the most important one for you, is to avoid accusations of plagiarism. So let's get down to the structure of a correct citation. Many students don't understand that citations have two parts, the in-text citation and the reference. These two things go together and are tied to one another. Throughout any academic article, you'll find that the authors continually reference the resources to which they referred for information. Especially in the social sciences, researchers often start their papers with a lit review, where they note all the articles and books that have been written on the topic previously. They want to set the stage for their argument by summing up what other people have argued before. That means there are tons of in-text citations here, and here, 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 and here. You get my point. Well, how do you do this yourself? Well, as you write your paper, make sure you note the source. Generally, this means the author's last name and the year of publication. There are special circumstances in which you need to note that there are more than one author or that the publication comes from a professional group like the Southern Poverty Law Center, and no specific author is cited. Use our guide at library.ws.edu/APA guide to help you in these situations, or contact me. I'll guide you through the process. On to the reference page. In your assignments, this will be a separate page from your writing. It doesn't always look that way in a journal. The reference page contains an alphabetical list of all the sources you used in your paper. If you cited it in your paper in the form of an in-text citation, it should also show up on your reference page and vice versa. Here's where we see all those connections between in-text citations and the reference page. References are listed alphabetically by author's last name. Your in-text citation cited the author's last name, so it should be easier for your instructors to figure out which reference you are citing when they check your sources. So how do we construct the references on our reference page? You'll need some basic information. The format generally follows this guideline. Author's last name, comma, first initial, and last initial if it's given. No credentials, so no PhD, no doctor, no CRN, nothing like that. The year of publication in parentheses followed by a period, the title of the article, and you only capitalize the first word in any word after a colon, followed by a period, the publication and volume number in italics, followed by the issue number in parentheses, comma, page range. But where do I find all these things? Well, generally all this information can be found on the front page of your article. In this case, it's all there, and that happens a lot with articles that are published in scholarly journals. However, if you are struggling to find a piece of information about your source, ask a librarian. We can generally find publication information for any article published in an academic source. So there you have it, a basic introduction to what your references should look like. For more help, visit library.ws.edu/APA guide or contact one of us. We'll be happy to walk you through the ins and outs of citing sources in your college level work.